We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Now at the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In there at the knees, strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. Now the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the pitch. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. The next 3-2. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Springer on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. That evens it up. 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two and two.
I got to count 2-2.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Jim Edmonds would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
And now for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball down.
Trout leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
3-1 the count now. Two out here and a runner at second. Three and two. The count is full to the Angels DH.
3-2.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. He's set. The 3-2. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring in the veteran left fielder Garrett Anderson. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Ready with the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Anderson is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Springer at the track. The wall gone into the deck seats in center. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
1-0 pitch on the way. Now it's 2-0. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the Angels strike for 3, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Angels. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping into the box, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. It's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Now in the box, Jeff Bagwell. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. He's set, and the pitch. A man at third with 1 away. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Upton's under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Into right field, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch gets him looking. Strike 3. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We move ahead to the top of the second now. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros 1. Justin Upton the next to hit. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes. The throw into second.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning. And he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set and the 0-1.
1-1.
Count is 1-2 now. A runner at second, nobody out. Ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Verlander deals the 3-2. Struck him out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Into the box now, Matt Thaiss. The 1-0 home. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Stepping up now, Andrelton Simmons. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way from Verlander.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. As a look, now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels strand a couple, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Striding into the box, George Springer. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kenning has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career. Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
At the plate, Alex Bregman. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike one.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
Grounded to third. Rendon has it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting it, the shortstop, Carlos.
So a runner on second with one down now. And the former #1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. He's set. Here it comes. Drilled down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This pitch is popped up. Castro moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Garrett Stubbs.
Striding in for Houston, Garrett Stubbs. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with two away. First offering on its way. Stubbs, a California-born ball player. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Astros lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
27, Mike Trout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Chopped towards first. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And now a toss to the pitcher Verlander for the out.
The bat, number 15, designated hitter, Jim Edmonds.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. And now pitch on the way. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! Jim Edmonds with the solo home run. Number 394 career. And the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson. And he takes ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
2 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Brantley is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Justin Upton.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Upton. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
2 out here and a runner at second. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ready with the 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. The Angels lead it here 4-1. Standing in, Craig Biggio. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit the other way out toward right field, and that's in there. Base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall, and the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Well, back in the day, you would hope their leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
Here's Michael Brantley. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Upton. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he is in there.
Next to the Astros, the first baseman, Jeff.
Stepping in, Jeff Bagwell. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the stretch.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Theis takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batter, the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Again, another foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it is. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1 left for Houston, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Jason Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
That's wide, 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Ready now for L.A., Matt Thaiss. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped him up. Biggio is there to make the play for out number 3. Angels go quietly there, but they lead it 4-1. Now the Astros designated hitter, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
2-0.
Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The center fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, George Springer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here it comes. 0-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. From the stretch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
There goes Altuve. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Mike Trout, as Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Standing in now, Jim Edmonds, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He homered back in the third inning in this one. Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's down.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Outside, 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lance McCullers takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Garrett Anderson will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch.
Hey.
Now the 0-1.
Oh, that's low. Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a swing and a miss, maybe even a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate for out number 2.
The batter, number 9.
So digging in now, Tommy La Stella. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1 delivery. Good breaking ball there. Laid off for the second strike. McCullers, a native Floridian. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Angels strand a couple as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Garrett Stubbs, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Garrett Stubbs.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's Simmons at short. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Craig Biggio. It was a two-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, outside. Count 3-0.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there's ball one. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You might say that that steal is on the catcher because the pitcher was so quick to the plate with his delivery, but I think the credit has to go to the base runner. Great jump, and he really showed off his speed there.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard on the ground to short. Simmons has it, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Ready for another shot now, Jeff Bagwell. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard hit ball to second. There is La Stella. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave one. They trail it 4-1. Into the box, Justin Upton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now back, Jason Castro.
Now at the plate, Jason Castro. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Here now the 2-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And it's fouled away. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. He pulls this one into right. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Dunn.
At the plate, Matt Theis, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One 0 count. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Brantley going back to the track, to the wall. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 2nd home run early in the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Hey, it's extremely hard to catch up to fastballs that high. That ball was actually out of the zone, but he was thinking fastball all the way and clobbered it.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
2 men are out now in the Angels' 6th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Here's the pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 6 and the Astros 1. Noah Ramirez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the pitch. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Next to the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hits this one hard the other way. LaStella has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Now at the plate, George Springer, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Castro gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Brantley going back. Still going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed. He's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
Brad Peacock enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. No outs, nobody on. 2-1 to Edmonds.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Full count now. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Garrett Anderson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0.
Outside, that's the ball.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Tommy La Stella waits on deck. 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
3-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Stubbs shading to his right. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Standing in, Tommy La Stella. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. One and one to Tommy La Stella. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
1 strike.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Justin Upton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here it comes. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here's another 1-2. Two out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 8 and the Astros 1. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Simmons is there, and there's one away.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
In now, Carlos Correa. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out. That's ball 2.
The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box now, Garrett Stubbs, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 towards second, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Jason Castro. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Castro.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. Bregman has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
Matt Thaiss.
Now batting, Matt Thaiss. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now is Anthony Rendon as he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. Stubbs has a play.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So coming to the plate, Mike Trout.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Yep, that ball
And this
went
is
out.
taken outside for ball 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just
Oh,
off
that's
the
out.
outside that time, laid off for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
No offer
Nope.
there from Trout
Ball
as that
4.
misses, and he'll take the walk.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a
Now
walk
batting,
is the result.
designated
Well,
hitter,
the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Your
Ryan
attention,
Presley
please.
comes on to pitch
Now
now, hoping for
pitching for
better
the
results
Astros,
than the other arms
number
that they've run out there in this one.
Ryan Presley.
Jim Edmonds will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball in.
Two out, bases loaded. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Angels threaten but leave them loaded, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Craig Biggio. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Pitch on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Still 1-2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And now a pitch on the way. Jeff Bagwell is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline. Fielded by Rendon. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in, Garrett Anderson. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-0 to Anderson. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Justin Upton now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Upton in a hole, 0-2 the count to him. 2 out, nobody on. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient even with 2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Cam Bedrosian will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead 0-1. From the stretch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One-0 count. Here it is. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Well, on the mound, he hasn't looked comfortable since the moment he came in out of the pen. Just not fluid with his delivery at all.
Swung on and chopped to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Up next to the Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run, but I'll tell you what, grab the cheap ribby when it's there. Give me a ground ball middle of the diamond and steal a run.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos.
Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box, Garrett Stubbs. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last strike now for Houston. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. Los Angeles sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Griffin Canning earns his first win of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.